conference quarterfinals. Let's do the baseball thing.
And welcome to what could be the final night of round 1 here of season 10 in the SSBL postseason. We've got 4 more games, all with a team leading the series 2-0. And we could punch 4, maybe even 5 more tickets, figure out that Unicorns Diamond Jack series if all goes smoothly. But first things first, we've got the Sonics and the Express here. Express are the team on top in this series, 2-0. Looking to finish things off here at home. Grounded to Patton. Gets it over to first. 2 down now. We've got Phillips on the mound for the Express. And we'll have Wright on the mound for the Sonics. Now it's hit into left, caught by Garrison, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Express, and we'll head to the bottom of the first. This Express offense has been very strong towards the back half of the regular season and strong here at the start of the postseason. Pine Dealer hitting .444. Shows to be a big part of that, and he bomber specials that one into right, and the Express have a runner aboard. There goes Pine Dealer, and that one's thrown into center field. A stolen base. The Express already have a runner into scoring position. And a swing and a miss from Garrison. Right on the board with a strikeout. Here is Rebecca Ellis hitting .600 so far this series. First pitch swinging, pops it up into left. Caught by Lushley, that's 2 down now. And here comes Timber Patton. That's fouled back. 1-2 here to Patton. Another one into left. And another one caught by Lushley for out number 3. Runner is stranded, and we go to the top of the second. Wilkerson, McFurlow, and Hinton due up.
Batting, the designated hitter, number 21, Gigley Wilkerson.
Grounder up the middle, and the Sonics have a runner aboard to start things off here, top 2. We'll bring up McFurlow here, 250 on the postseason docket. Swing this there, 0-2K neglector here on Glass Phillips. But swing and a miss, gets him down anyway. Here is Elise Hinton looking for her first hit of the postseason. No. 3-1 to Hinton. And she'll end up drawing a walk. Might be the first time she's been aboard this postseason. So it's 2 on, only 1 out here for the Sonics top 2. We've got the catcher Cray Cray at the plate. The 1-1 count. Takes strike 2 there. That one stays in front of the plate. Ortiz goes to second for 1. Stevenson to first. Not in time. Almost got a double play there. Instead, it's 2 down. Runners at the corners, and here is Warden Grimes. Skies the first pitch. Shallow left center. Caught by Garrison for out number 3, and the side is retired. And we'll head to the bottom of the second. Valenzuela, Ortiz, and Stevenson due up. Valenzuela kind of throws that one up the middle. And he's aboard with the leadoff base hit.
Number 44, Eddie Ortiz.
Ortiz falls behind 0-2. Let someone go inside. Oh, and Pham makes a huge catch there. Had a chance to double up the runner, but couldn't quite reach the bag in time. But they will take a nice play there. Feeling a pretty hot shot from Ortiz. So one down. Stevenson up, the 7 spot in the batting order. She pops this one up. Easy play. It's actually going to be Wright coming off the mound. Making the catch. Mojo up. And here is Vigo Dozenrolls back on our first stream of the week. Hit a home run off the scoreboard. Back at Shaka. 1-2. Doesn't chase. 2-2. Runner is going. It's fouled off. Remains a 2-2 count here to Dozenrolls. Swing and a miss. Scoreless through 2, and it'll be 9-1-2 due up here for the Sonics. Espinal to lead things off here, top third. Fouls off a couple, 0-2. Oh, and strike 3 called on the curveball.
The second base, number 8, Vale Dean.
Second strikeout of the game for Phillips. And he's moved to locked in as well. It's a bit of a pitching duel here early, but that's going to be a base hit up the middle. And a runner aboard now for the Sonics as they turn the lineup around there.
Left fielder, number 11, Mark Lushley.
Good amount of speed on Dean there at first. Ortiz does have a pretty good arm. He's nabbed quite a few trying to steal this series. Another one right back up the middle. And the Sonics have a couple aboard here. Only one out here, top third.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 3, Asbestos Fan.
Fouls off a couple, 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 21, Giggly Wilkerson.
2 on, 2 out. Wilkerson to the plate. It's cashed in 2 so far this series. Can she cash in another one? Give us Sonics an early lead here. 1-2 the count. Neglector back on for Phillips. This one, left field. Back it goes. At the wall. It's gone! Just over the wall in left field. 394 feet. Wilkerson hits a 3-run shot. And the Sonics are on top here early. Huge swing of momentum there by Wilkerson. Just putting that one out of reach as Phillips bounces back with a strikeout. 4th on the day for the K Neglector, but does give up the 3-run shot as we go bottom third. And the Express now have 9-1-2 due up here in the bottom of the third. Foul, 2-2 the count. Foul again. Into center field, and oh, that one gets down in front of McFurlow. Thought he might have made a shoestring catch there, but just a little bit late to it. And leadoff runner is aboard, and the Express turn the order around back to the top. Pine Dealer. Swing is there. Whiffer activates for Dealer on an 0-2 count. Runner's going. The throw to second is in time. Cray caught stealing. And that one back to the mound, right to first in time, 2 away. Strike him out, ground him out. And it's 2 down now for Garrison. And a nice diving stop there by Dean. Retires the side. Will go to the top of the 4th. Hinton, Cray, and Grimes do up for the Sonics.
The shortstop, number 29.
But on to a 3-0 lead that they must have to try and force a Game 4. Try to be the first division winner in the postseason to win a game so far here in the SSBL. And that one gets down into center field. Leadoff runner aboard here for the Sonics in the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 28, Luis Cray.
Phillips was locked in at one point, all the way down now to tense. That one's into left, should be playable for Garrison, and she makes the easy catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 45, Warden Grimes.
8th spot here in the order for the Sonic. Gordon Grimes. This one's grounded. Rebecca Ellis to Patton to Phillips, who covers for the Dragon special, sending us to the bottom of the 4th. And it'll be Ellis, Patton, and Valenzuela due up.
Number 5, Rebecca Ellis.
Ellis off the end of the bat. That one's caught by Dean for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 8,
Express have been somewhat aggressive early in counts, and it has not been working. A lot of one pitch and not being very productive with it. A swing and an out for the first 2 batters this half inning, and that is 2 pitches and a fly out to left. And the half inning's already over. Top of the 5th we go. Sonics still up 3-0 here. 9-1-2 due up.
Third baseman, number 4, Jason Espanol.
Strike.
2-2 here to Espinal. That one is cracked left center field. Not quite deep enough for a home run, but they will bounce it off the wall. And that's going to be a leadoff double. The Sonics have been pretty good here tonight, getting a leadoff runner aboard. Really putting the pressure to Glass Phillips. He's found his way back up to neutral, but we'll see if that lasts. Here, Vale Dean back to the top of the order here for the Sonics. Dean locked in, hitting 400 so far on the series. Grounds this one to third. Dealer is there. To Ellison time for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, Mark Lushley.
Lushley swings at the first pitch, pops it up into right. Foul territory. It stays in play for Sacred, who makes the catch for out number 2. And runner tags to moves to third. And that brings up a Vestas fan with 2 away. He's a base hit to bring the runner home. 0-2 the count. And that's up the middle, a base hit. 4-0 Sonics.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 21, Giggly Wilkerson.
This K Neglector is really killing Phillips, I feel like. Just eating away at his stats as much as it does. Gets the strikeout, but Express now trailed by 4 here as we go top 5.
Catcher, number 44, Eddie Ortiz.
1-1 the count here to Ortiz. This one will be foul, but it's hanging up there. Just gets out of play. Foul back, it's 1-2. Grounded to third. Oh, it's muffed by Espinal. And then thrown in the dirt, but Fan still makes the play. Ortiz, an old man, not very fast down the line. The Sonics gave him a couple of opportunities to try and beat that out, but still couldn't do it. Slow chopper up the middle, right comes off the mound. Flips it to Fan, that's 2 away.
Designated hitter, number 13, Vigo doesn't roll.
Foul ball, 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Just the third strikeout of the night for Wright, but sends us to the top of the 6th with the Sonics holding on to a 4-0 lead.
Number 7, Gregory McFurlow.
Dealer makes the catch there, 1 away.
Shortstop, number 29, Elise Hinton.
Grounded to short, backhanded by Patton. A throw in time for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number
And here is
28,
Lewis Cray Cray. That one's foul, 1-2. High fly ball deep into center field. Back at the wall. It's gone! Luis Cray Cray all the way into deep center field, 420 feet, and it's 5-0 Sonics.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 45, Warden Grimes.
I did not expect that one to sneak out. That one just kind of hung up there and found its way over the wall. And a grounder to Stevenson will end the inning, but another run on the board for the Sonics. They lead by 5 now as we go bottom 6.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 25, Alan Sacred.
Sacred goes up the middle to lead off the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 6, Pine Dealer.
1-2 the count here to Dealer. Whiffer activated. And up the middle, a diving stop. It gets knocked down. Dean will step on the bag at second for the sure out, so it's 1 away. But Dealer does make it down to first. Brings up Garrison. That one down into left. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. That's going to be extra bases. Lushley with the throw. Dealer thought about trying to go home, but he stays put at third. Second and third, Rebecca Ellis at the plate. Will they pitch to her here? First base is open. Oh, down the line. If it's fair, it's not going to be fair. Rebecca Ellis almost made this a game. And falls behind 0-2 now. and skies this one deep left field. Should be deep enough for Dealer to tag. The throw from Lushley won't even be home, and it makes it a 5-1 ball game.
The shortstop, number 8, Timber Haddon.
There's a strike. There's a strike.
0-2 to Patton. And a grounded to first. Fan will take it herself for out number 3. Express find their way on the scoreboard. A 5-1 ball game as we head top 7.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 4, Jason Espanol.
No, there's a strike.
1-2 to Espinal. Here is K-Dud again. Swing and a miss. Despite the K-Dud, he does have 6 strikeouts on the night. And that will do it for him. Bryant Foundwood will come in. First time we've seen him this postseason.
There's a strike. Ooh, just a bit outside.
And a swing and a miss.
Now back, the left fielder,
2
number
down,
11,
Lark Lushley to the plate.
Lushley.
That's a strike. Too low. There's a strike.
1-2. Into center field. And this will be caught by Valenzuela for out number 3. We head bottom of the 7th. He will lead things off, followed by Ortiz and Stevenson. 1 for 6 combined in this part of the order here tonight.
Center fielder, number 23, Edwin Valenzuela.
Janice Wright for the Sonics has been very efficient here tonight. Not really giving up much of anything, just 5 hits so far here through 6 1/3, and make that 6 2/3.
Now batting,
Here's Kaylee Stevenson.
number 22, Kaylee Stevenson.
That one will go into the, not quite the stands, but foul ball nonetheless. As is that, 0-2. And popped up. Another 1-2-3 inning for Wright. And that's going to be out number 3. Top of the 8th we go. Fan, Wilkerson, and McFurlow do it for the Sonics.
The first baseman, number 3, Asbestos Fan.
I don't know, Kwashi. I feel like slow throwers have been a more success than not. Like that, the number 1 pitcher for the Quacks has a build very similar to this Janice Wright person, and had a very successful season this year. I feel like if there's one thing to trade off on, if you're going to have like very high 2 bars behind 1 missing, I definitely feel the one to be missing is velocity. It seems to work out pretty well.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7.
I don't know what kind of regular season she had, but I do think there are a couple instances where this kind of build of a pitcher has shown to be successful, at least in this game. Two down here in the top of the 8th, Elise Hinton did finally find her first hit of the postseason. Looks to be sitting at 1 for 10 so far. So grounds this one to Stevenson in time for out number 3, and we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Dozen roll Secret and Dealer do up here. Because I think, for instance, there was a pitcher on the high rollers. I think he's a reliever. Can't remember his name, but he's a revert. He's reverse of what Wright is. So very high velocity, very high junk, but very low accuracy. I want to say his regular season, he had an ERA 5, maybe in the 6s. And granted, that's not a totally fair comparison to someone who's a starter, but at least one small comparison. I can't think offhand of, at least no one comes to mind, of a pitcher that was like very high velocity, very high accuracy, and low junk offhand. Into right, that's going to be off the wall. Ooh, and nutmegs Grimes there in right field.
Now pitching,
and that will finish the day for Wright. A fantastic outing for her. Has put the Sonics in excellent position here to keep their season going for at least one more game. Ooh, a wild pitch there by Cobb, or more like a pass ball. Hinton with the diving stop, the throw in time, keeps the run from scoring, keeps it a 5-1 ball game, going to the top of the 9th. And that 3-run shot from Wilkerson was absolutely huge in this one. Otherwise, it's a 1-run game. Because right now, the Express haven't really showed much life here tonight. The Sonics have definitely looked like the better team here in Game 3.
now batting, the right field, number 45, Warden Grimes.
Stevenson to Patton, to Ellis for a Dragon special.
The third baseman.
That will bring up Espinal. And a strikeout to end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Express need at least 4 to keep this one going. 5 to go into the second round.
The first baseman, number 5, Rebecca Ellis.
That's a strike. Foul ball.
That one, a hard hit ball into deep center field. Back it goes. Rebecca Ellis has hit a home run. The lone 2 runs on the scoreboard have come via Rebecca Ellis here tonight. Her first home run. Crushed it 425 feet. It's 5-2.
Number 8, Timber Haddon.
Grounded to first, Fan with the backhand. Takes it to first herself for at number 1.
Batting, the center fielder, number 23, Edwin Valenzuela.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Another one to Fam. She catches this one. 2 away, and it's Eddie Ortiz. The last chance for the Express here in this one.
Ortiz.
That's high. That's outside.
Breaks his bat. This should do it. In foul territory. Caught by Cray Cray, and the Sonics live to fight another game. 5-2 the final here, and it makes it a 2-1 series. 10 hits on the night for the Sonics. Wilkerson going 3 for 4 with a home run. A really big part of this one for the Sonics. Cray Cray also with the home run. She went 2 for 4. 7 hits for the Express. Sacred and Dealer at the top spot and the bottom spot with multiple hits, and then Ellis with the home run, and both of the RBIs. Wynn goes to right, 1 earned through 7 2/3, 6 hits, and 3 strikeouts. Loss goes to Phillips, 5 earned through 6 1/3. MVPs are Wilkerson, Wright, and Ellis. And we will move on to game number 2. So, Sonics get one on the board. Gives the top seeds a win. But also gives the score first a win. All right, Area 51 and the Retrievers. All right, watch game. Use the suggested lineup there, unless Marge is here. Nope. Ooh, I do see that Puppet is with us. Play ball. Do we keep Dudley in there or swap in Tirehead? What the was if he got to. Oh, if you're in the chat. Tirehead, please. Gotcha. Substitute Tirehead and play ball. Can you hover over the other third baseman? Richards here? Sure. Turn to substitute. Got Brendan Richards. Be a little bit better bat, not the same speed wise. There is a fielding drop, but about equivalent to what Mac is now that she's tense. And no shot, keep Morgan. Okay. So sorry, Richards. Back and play ball. Retrievers a chance to advance here against Area 51. Back to good old Sakura Hills where we saw the Cyclones. Well, no, we didn't see the Cyclones lose there last night. That was Lone Star, but you know what I mean. Baseball time indeed.
Fielder number 24, Azariah Contreras.
Into right field, that will be caught by Navarro, one away.
Now back, designated hitter number 27, Gigi Hu.
Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the first baseman number 14, Flower Drew.
So 2 down here to Droop. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Little Hack activates. Runs into the stands. Got Hector Bessie on the mound here for the Retrievers. And that's going to be a base hit into right. So 2-out runner here for the 51s.
Number 25, Liliana Neal.
Oh, 0-2 here to Neal. And strike 3 called. Bessie rings up a pair, and we go bottom of the first. Fleshman, Cantu, and Correa.
Batting, the shortstop, number 6. Dig it, Fleshman.
Here is Fleshman. If you see the stats, 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. All of that came last game. Dude was absolutely a menace for Area 51. And he starts off game number 3 with a base hit through the right side.
Center fielder, number 40.
It's aboard here for Doyle Cantu, who also had a home run of his own. This throw down to seconds in plenty of time, though. Wasman with a pretty easy caught stealing. Deep in the hole, Woolmate making the stop. The throw not in time. And Cantu's aboard. And here is Gossi Correa. I believe she also had a multi-home run game in game 2. Locked in, hitting 500. It's a triple crown threat for most of the regular season. Doing damage here in the postseason as well. 2-2 the count. And that one's into the gap. That will roll toward the wall. Runners digging for third. Contreras up with it. They're going to send him home. The Retrievers will take the lead here. 1-0. Gossi Correa doing what Gossi Correa does best.
64, Ran Wyatt.
And the Retrievers lead here 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. I think the Retrievers have not only scored first in every game of this series so far, I think they've scored in the first inning in every game so far. That's another one up the middle. Tamayo's got a good arm, prevents the runner from trying to go on from third. And it puts runners at the corners here for Arthur Navarro.
Arthur Navarro.
Julio Butts already down to tense. High fly ball deep into center field. This should be enough for the runner to tag. Tamayo, the throw. Cut off by Neal. They won't even throw home, and it's 2-0 Retrievers.
Number 5, Landon Bonilla.
So a strong start here at home for the Retrievers. Into right, closing on it is Villalobos making the catch. 4 out, number 3. We head to the top of the second. We'll have Tamayo, Kelly, and Villalobos due up.
The center fielder, number 7, Samir Tamayo.
Tamayo, first pitch swinging up the middle. He'll be aboard with leadoff hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 29, F.D. Kelly.
Got a distractor on. See if the 51s can take advantage of that here, eating away at Bessie's accuracy. Now back 2-1 the count here to Hefty Kelly. Probably one of the batters the 51s have had this postseason. 375 through the series. Solo home run under his belt as well. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 28, Villalobos.
Oh, 2 here to Villalobos, taking his first at-bat of the postseason. He comes up empty with a strikeout.
The shortstop,
Back-to-back for Bessie, 2 away.
Roommate.
1-2 here to Woolmate. Grounded to the third. Mack up with it. The throw in time at first. 4 out, number 3. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 7, 8, 9. Do it for the Retrievers.
Now batting, the catcher, number 19, Wyatt Firehead.
Grounder up the middle. Stopped by Woolmate. but not in time to first, and the runner's aboard.
Third baseman, number 51, Morgan Mack.
Oh, it's a bunt. Oh, it's a bad bunt. I think someone with a bunter trait would know how to throw one of those down. Spiked in the dirt, 1-1. Whiffer activates on Gilmore, 1-2. Strike 3 called. Butts with his first strikeout of the game.
A shortstop, number 6, Diggett Fleshman.
Couple fouled off here by Fleshman. Calling everything off right now. Swing and a miss. Down to first in time for out number 3. Side is retired. We go top third. 9-1-2 to up for the 51s here.
Number 55,
Wasman, the catcher, to lead things off. Swing and a miss. Already 5 strikeouts on the game for Bessie.
Contreras.
Nice catch by Mac, 2 away.
The designated hitter.
Here is Gigi Poole.
Gigi Poole.
Grounder up the middle. Fleshman gets to it. The throw in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the third.
The center fielder, number 46, Doyle Cantu.
Cantu to lead things off. Gets a little bit too far under that. And this will be caught by Tomeo for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 6, Gossi Aria.
One, 2. That's a foul ball. And up the middle is a base hit. So runner aboard here in the bottom of the third for the Retrievers. Here comes Grin Wyatt.
Ran Wyatt.
Fouled back. This one to Droop. Droop goes to Woolmate, and Woolmate back to Droop for a Dragon special. And top 4 we go. Droop will lead things off. Neal and Tamayo behind her.
The first baseman, number 14.
Elimination game 4, Area 51. Gotta have this one to force a game 4 and keep their season alive. The Sonics were able to do it, and that's a good way to get it started here. A base hit inside the line down third base. Tucks itself into left field corner. And it's going to be a leadoff double for Area 51.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 25, Liliana Neal.
First switch swinging for Neal, though. She pops it up foul territory. Correa will make the catch.
Now batting,
One down.
center fielder,
Here is
number
Samir
7,
Tamayo.
Samir Tamayo.
Bessie is locked in through 3 1/3 here. Equal amount of strikeouts and non-strikeouts. That is out of play. 1-2 the count here to Tamayo. Swing and a miss!
Now batting, the third baseman, number 29, Hefty Kelly.
2 down now. Here is Kelly. 51's trying not to strand the leadoff double. And they won't. Base hit down into the left center field. Runner's going to round third, head for home. It's a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 28.
Hefty Kelly with the RBI single. One, two, the count here to Villalobos. Line shot to Max. She'll make the catch for out number 3. But Area 51 finds the board here, makes it a 1-run game going in the bottom of the 4th. 5, 6, 7 do it for the Retrievers.
Number 10, Arthur Barrow.
Two, the count here to Navarro. Fouls it back. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 3 for Butts.
Number 5, Landon Manila.
Here comes Vanilla. Ooh, that one stays fair. Break for Wasman, throws it down to first. Easy out there, 2 away. And here's the backup catcher, Tirehead. Had to come in for Dudley. And skies this one into center field. This should be caught by Tamayo for out number 3. And we head to the top of the 5th. Just a 1-run game here. We got Woolmate, Wasman, and Contreras all due up.
Now, Woolmate.
Up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. Fleshman tried to catch up to it. Diving stop couldn't come through. And leadoff runner aboard here for the 51s. Bessie no longer locked in here. 51 starting to time him up nicely. Still doing pretty well. Just 5 hits through 4, an earned run, and 6 strikeouts under his belt so far. And a 1-2 count here to Wasman. Locked in despite a 167 average so far through the series. Full count here. Fouls it back. 60 pitches here on Bessie already. Swing and a miss!
Now batting, the left fielder, number 24, Azariah Contreras.
We go to the top of the order. Here is Contreras. Grounded to third. Mac 2, Gilmore for 1. Gilmore for the Dragon special. Got him by a step. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. Didn't think they'd be able to turn it. Thought there was just a little bit too much speed, but just able to get him. That one into center field. Caught by Tamayo for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 15, Ant Gilmore.
One, 2 here to Gilmore. Breaks his bat, popping this one up. Stays around home plate where Wasman will make the catch.
Now batting,
2 down.
stop, number 6, Diggett Fleshman.
In the dirt, 1-2. Oh, and strike 3 called. Butts rings up his 4th to send us to the bottom, to the top of the 6th. We'll have 2, 3, and 4 in the order due up for Area 51.
Number 27, Gigi Poole.
Gigi. Gigi is a mind gamer, but not a good piece of contact there. Correa flips it to Bessie, and Gigi falls to 0 for 3 for the game.
Flower Drew.
Here's Flower Droop, though, 2 for 2. Hitting 364 so far on the series. Fouls that one back. 2-1 the count here from Bessie. That one's high. 3-1. Swings through that, and the count runs full. And ends up losing her. Ball 4. And Flower Droop will take a free 90 feet.
Number 25, Liliana Neal.
So tying run aboard here for Area 51 here. Top 6, just 1 out. Liliana Neal at the plate, tense. Hitting 200 as of now. That one will be foul. It'll be a 2-2 count. Rounds this one to first. Correa turns, goes to second for the lead runner. It turns the Dragon Special! A whole bunch of Dragon Specials turned by the Retrievers defense here tonight, keeping the Area 51's offense at bay. And we head to the bottom of the 6th, still 2-1 in favor of the Retrievers. That's hit well into right, inside the line and fair. Digging for 2, that will be a leadoff double for the Retrievers here in the home half of the 6th. And here comes Gassi Correa, 2 for 2 here tonight. Locked in. Runner going for third. Wasman in the dirt, but still gets the out. His second caught stealing of the night. And stealing third still is worthless. And Correa goes up the middle for a base knock. I'll bring up Grin Wyatt. Butts' night is done. And we'll have Bammer come into the game for Area 51. Swing and a miss. Bammer gets the strikeout on the first batter she faces. 2 down now for Arthur Navarro. This one in foul territory and just out of reach for Droop. That one fouled off. 0-2 here to Navarro. Swing and a miss. Bammer does her job nicely. Keeps it a 1-run game as we go top 7. Tameo, Kelly, and Villalobos due up for Area 51.
Samir Tameo.
Bessie is back to locked in on the bump for the Retrievers. That's a foul ball. 1-1 the count. Up the middle, a diving stop by Gilmore. The throw in the dirt wasn't going to be there in time, it looks like, and so the 51s get themselves an infield single there. Tying run aboard here, top 7. Hefty Kelly to the plate. Pops this one into right. This will be caught by Navarro, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 28, Villalobos.
Here comes Villalobos. Again, the distractor on base for Area 51, but Bessie not seem to be phased by it here. 2-2 the count. Oh! I might have spoken too soon. Into right. That one is gone, and Area 51 takes the lead! A 2-run shot for Villalobos just over the right field wall, and they now take the lead 3-2.
Number 3, Santino Woolmate. Now pitching, Luis.
And that will chase Bessie from the game. In comes Luis Deputy. 2-2 the count. And that one's hit into right, but Navarro only has to take a few steps back for out number 2.
Number
That brings up Zane Wasman. Mack makes the stop. Throw to Correa in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Area 51 with their first lead of the game. And maybe even of the series, I say pretty confidently. As we go bottom 7 now. The 6, 7, 8 due up here for the Retrievers. Hammer is juiced and locked in. That's a hard hit ball, though, into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. One hops off of the wall. And a leadoff double here for the Retrievers. The tying run into scoring position just like that. Grounder up the middle. Neal ranges over. Gets it to Droop in time for out number 1. But runner from second advances to third, and the tying run just 90 feet away here for what was Morgan Mack. But Calamansi Short will come into the game for a pinch hit. That one in the dirt gets away from Wasman, but he's able to get to it in time. First at bat of the postseason here for Short. 2-2 the count here. Swing and a miss! Huge strikeout for Bammer, 2 away. Here comes Grant Gilmore. One the count. That one, deep right center field. Back it goes. It is gone! And the Retrievers retake the lead. 417 feet for Gilmore's first home run of the postseason and puts the Retrievers back on top 4-3. Back in fourth we go, but that one's another shot. Back to back go the Retrievers. Fleshman, another one, his 4th of the series. That certainly escalated quite quickly. And a pop-up to potentially end the inning. And caught by Neal for out number 3. The Retrievers storm back with a 2-out rally, put up 3 of their own, and retake the lead 5-3 as we go top of the 8th. And the 51's backs are against the wall once again, trailing by 2 runs here, with just 6 outs left to work with on their season potentially. Two. That's well hit into the gap. That's going to be extra bases as it rolls to the wall. Dies underneath the padding. A leadoff double now for Area 51, and the tying run will come to the plate. It was going to be Gigi Poole, but Amoro Ocherio will actually come up. If you remember, I think it was Ocherio that hit the grand slam in Game 2 that actually made it competitive late. But this one popped up into center field. That will be caught for out number 1. Runner tags to third, though. They'll be 90 feet away. Brings up Flower Droop, 2 for 2 with a walk. Rounded to first, a diving stop by Short. All she can do is flip you deputy for out number 2, but the run will score and makes it a 1-run game, 5-4 here late. 2-2 the count. Base is empty with 2 away here. That makes it full. And this one stays foul. Swing and a miss! And we go bottom of the 8th. Last chance for the Retrievers to tag on some insurance. 3, 4, and 5. Gossi Correa will lead things off.
Number 6, Gossi Correa.
Full count here to Correa. Strike 3 called.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
4th strikeout of the night for Bammer. And that will finish her night. Schnitzel Underwood will take the mound. It's a pop-up. Will it stay in play? It will. Wasman making the catch. And it's 2 down.
Arthur Navarro.
Two the count here to Navarro. Swing and a miss. And we go top 9. Area 51 needs at least 1 to keep their season alive. 5, 6, and 7 are due up here.
7, Samir Tamayo.
1-2 the count to Tamayo. Fouls that one back and off the netting. That one is caught by short for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 29, F.D. Kelly.
That one will be foul. 0-1 here to Kelly. Two, 1. Fouled back 2-2. Full count. Swing and a miss! Retrievers 1 out away with before a ticket can be punched to the second round, and it'll be Shard Sanders trying to punch that ticket. Oh! This one's hanging up there deep into center field at the wall. It's gone! Don't count him out just yet. Area 51 ties it up. 422 feet from Villalobos. It's 5-5. His second home run of the night.
Shortstop, number 3, Santino Wilmate.
Sanders not able to finish up the job, and the 51s have life here in the top of the 9th. This one into left. This will be caught by Bonilla. For out number 3, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Retrievers with a chance to walk it off, though. Bonilla would lead things off at 6, 7, 8. Due up in the order for the Retrievers. Game 2s, man, last night and tonight, absolutely fantastic games. This one's a grounder to short. Woolmate's uplit. The throw is in time for out number 1. Up to the plate now, Wyatt Tirehead. He's going to stay in the game. That one is foul. Two, 1. Ground to the first, Droop will take it herself 2 down. And here is Short taking her second plate appearance of the game after coming in earlier for Mac at the 8th spot. Into center field, and we are going to extra innings. Top of the 10th we go. Wasman, Contreras, and Ocherio due at 4:51.
Now batting, the catcher, number 55, Zane Wasman.
Pops this one up, and that will be an easy catch for Tirehead, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 24, Azariah Contreras.
About back 1-2 here to Contreras. Into center field. That gets down in front of Cantu, and a runner aboard for the 51s.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 50.
And here comes Ocherio. Tense, easy target active. One the count here from Sanders. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 14, Flower Drew.
Two down now. Here is Flower Droop. Checks the runner. They're back in time. It's a good amount of speed, but a good arm behind home plate. They're going for second. The throw is in the dirt and not in time. And a go-ahead run is in scoring position for Area 51. 0-2 the count to Flower Droop. Little hack active. Fouls off another. Rounded her short. Flushman uplit. The throw in time for out number 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 10th. Another chance to walk it off for the Retrievers. Gilmore, Flushman, and Cantu do up.
The second baseman, number 15, Grant Gilmore.
Gilmore into right. That's down in front of Villalobos. And the winning run on base now for the Retrievers. And we're back to the top of the order.
Number 6, Diggett Fleshman.
Two and one. There goes the runner. The throw in time. It's the third one. He's gone tonight. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Diggett Fleshman has won the series for the Retrievers. His 5th home run over the past 2 games sends the Retrievers on to the second round. A walk-off series win for Diggett Fleshman, who has become possessed over these last 2 games for the Retrievers. What an aptly timed message by Moobot. He does indeed have that dog in him. And down goes another division title winner. 10 hits on the night for Area 51. Contreras goes 2 for 5. Droop goes 2 for 4. As does Tomeo and Villalobos having 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. 13 hits for the Retrievers. A lot getting done at the top of the order there. Fleshman 3 for 5 with 2 home runs. Cantu 2 for 4. And Correa 3 for 4. And we take a look at the pitchers. The loss goes to Underwood. 2 innings of work and the solo home run given up. Sanders gets the win despite blowing the save. Going an inning and a third. That 1 earned run, 2 hits, and a strikeout. And the Retrievers await the winner of the Sonics and Express in the second round. We'll see who else could potentially punch their ticket. We'll have the Walkers and the Monstars here up next. And Kwashi, I believe you said in your team channel you are good with... Oh. No, you do want to suggest it again. Correct? Because I thought you had a message there that said actually don't change anything. But it looks like you had deleted that. So correct, you do want a suggested lineup refresh to see how things shake up. Okay, cool. Suggested, it says this. Looks like French and Sawyer still at the top here. Macias goes up a bit. We're at a 4. McMahon, Kruger, Hiker, McLean still in the game, and Gabe Word. All right, we shall run it. And lineup refresh. And do we make sure, okay, Hutchinson is starting instead of Cantrell. But Hutchinson doesn't have anything. Neither of them are starting, actually. Hutchinson and Cantrell are. Didn't anticipate this particularly happening. I guess if neither of them are starting, he didn't really say anything, so guess we'll go ahead and run it like this. So I did the refresh, that's what he asked for. And just asked to compare Hutchinson and Cantrell. Wanted Hutchinson starting, but neither of them are starting, so I think we'll just move along. Okay, play ball. Game 3, all the way around, Walkers and the Monstars. Cervantes versus Burke. Parque Jardineros playing host here to game number 3. And Walkers will pick up the bats here first.
Number 12, John French.
That's a strike.
French been a bit quiet this series, but does have that run, that error that Felipe smacks, I think it was, yeah. Ended up being a big factor in game number 2. Grounds this one to short. Newman is up. The throw, not in time though. An infield single for Judd French.
Number 14, Millie Sawyer.
French showing that he does still have the wheels. And Millie Sawyer goes up the middle, and the first 2 runners are each here for the Walkers.
Third baseman, number 19, Barrett Macias.
Oh, 0-2 here to Macias. Lets that one by, 1-2. Skies this one into right, and Marks is able to make the catch there for out number 1. Here comes Ventura. Just a $125 so far this series. She is tense right now. Oh, but gets a base hit. That should score a run. It is a good bounce. Oh, but it's muffed by special Marks, and a run will score, and the Walkers take an early lead, 1-0.
The designated hitter, number 10, Dante McMahon.
Marks was not expecting that hard carom off the wall. Ends up muffing it and allows French that extra split second to head home and score and give the Walkers an early lead here. That's a deep shot for McMahon. Not quite deep enough for a home run, but deep enough for Sawyer to tag up and make it 2-0 Walkers here in the top of the first.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 25, William Kruger.
Getting to Burke here early, already down to tense. That's a ground ball up the middle, and the inning continues here for the Walkers. It's 2 on and 2 out here, and that will bring up Hiker.
Number 5, Mulberry Hiker.
Outside.
Grounded to first, though. Robbins will take it herself for out number 3, but the Walkers do put up a pair here in the top of the first. And we'll see what Cervantes does, pitching with the lead here. So I forgot to update this. Top seeds fall to
Strike 3.
1 and 18. And the Retrievers did score first in that one. And the Retrievers are the first to advance in the heroic.
Strike.
Okay.
That's down. Ball. That's inside.
2-2 here to Nichols. Pops it up behind home plate. And this will be caught by McMahon. Or McLean, I'm sorry.
Number 38, Boston,
Shaver had a big game too. Gave his team the lead 2 different times, but his pitching staff could not keep hold of it. Had 2 solo home runs, but all for naught. He draws a walk here. Gets aboard with 2 outs. Zayden Alexander, hitless so far this postseason. Oh, but finds a hit here deep into center field. That one hops the wall. This could score a run. Rounding third and headed for home. And it's a 2-1 ball game.
the shortstop, number 47.
A timely first hit of the postseason for Alexander. Cuts the deficit in half here. And he gets into scoring position himself with Newman at the plate.
Ball. That's down.
2-2 the count. Oh, Cervantes fields it cleanly to Ventura in time for out number 3. And we'll head top 2 with a score of 2-1 here.
Now back, the catcher, number 11, Corbin McLean.
Here comes McLean. Oh, McLean deep into left. Doesn't have enough. That one's back at the wall. It is gone. And McLean gets the run back for the Walkers. 405 feet into left field. His first home run of the season. Of the postseason. It's 3-1.
Game word.
Ball inside. Strike. Down.
2-1.
Nope. High ball. That's a strike and a half, my friend.
Full count. Swing and a miss. Burke rings up his first of the game.
12, Judd French.
And we're back to the top of the order here for the Walkers. Judd French scoots this one to the right side. Schaefer sucks it up. The throw in time gets him by a step.
The center fielder, number
Not on my
14,
watch. French
Millie
denied a second
Sawyer.
infield single. Brings up Millie Sawyer.
Nope. Inside. Ball.
Sawyer gets ahead 2-0.
Ball inside.
3-0. That one just clips the zone. Oh, and Millie Sawyer into left. This one hanging up there. Back at the wall again. It's gone! A couple of solo shots for the Walkers here, top 2, and they push the lead 4-1.
Third baseman, number 19, Barrett Macias.
And Botch Burke really having a tough time here to start off an elimination game for the Monstars. 4 runs already through 1 2/3. Base not giving up to Macias there.
Now back, the first baseman, number 9, Amy Ventura.
That's a strike. Strike.
Ventura falls behind 0-2.
That's down.
Left side, Newman throws to second in time for the force out at second. And it's 4-1 going to the bottom of the inning. We got Marks Beltran and Robin Zoo up.
Right fielder, number 11, Special Marks.
Well,
This one's popped up. Third base side just trickles into left field. Caught by Macias for out number 1.
Batting, the third baseman, number 30, Dewey Beltran.
Ball. That's inside.
1-1 the count to Beltran.
That's a strike.
Curveball finds zone 1 and 2. Grounds this one to Word. It's a 2 Ventura, 2 away. And here is Chase Robbins.
20, Chase Robbins.
No, inside.
That one's out of play, 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Clean inning work there for Cervantes. We go top third. McMahon, Kruger, and Hiker do up.
The designated hitter, number 10, Dante McMahon.
0-2 here to McMahon.
Yup, that's inside. Yup, that tie.
Ties up 2-2. Grounded to short. Newman's there. The throw in time for round number 1.
Now batting, the left
Brings up
fielder,
William
number
Kruger.
25, William Kruger.
Kruger finds the base hit into center field. He'll be aboard with 1 out. Brings up Mulberry Hiker.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 5, Mulberry Hiker.
Mulberry Hiker into center field. It's deep. It's back. It's gone! Felipe Smacks tried to make a great play, but just over his glove. 413 feet for Hiker. It's a 2-run shot, and the Walkers now up 6-1.
The catcher, number 11, Corbin McLean.
And that will do it for Botch Burke. He definitely botched this start. And into the bullpen they go already. Nomskull comes into the game.
High ball. That's a strike. You're out.
She gets a strikeout of McLean.
Number 45,
That brings up Gabe Word.
That's a strike. That's high. That's a strike. Outside.
Rounder up the middle, charging on is Schaefer. Flips it to Robbins in time for round number 3. Call it Noah's Ark. The Walkers scoring runs pair by pair as we go bottom of the third. 6-1 the advantage here. We got 9, 1, and 2 due up here for the Monstars.
You bet that's a strike. That's inside. Ball high. Down.
Full count here to Chess Gibbs. That one's in the dirt, and she will take a free 90 feet. Turns the lineup around here for the Monstars. Felipe Smacks to the plate. Takes the first pitch strike. That one's in there as well, 0-2. Oh, and strike 3 called.
the designated hitter, number 7,
Brings up Blunder Nichols.
You bet that's a strike.
High fly ball center field, but shy of the warning track. That will be caught by Sawyer for out number 2.
Now batting,
And here is Boston Schaefer.
number 38, Boston Schaefer.
1 on, 2 outs here for Schaefer.
Yup, that's inside.
Probably the best bat so far this postseason for the Monstars. 375 with those 2 home runs I mentioned.
Strike.
Locked in, 2-2 the count.
High ball.
Oh, that one just misses. Full count here. Runner going and inside. Another walk given up by Cervantes. That puts 2 aboard here for Zayden Alexander.
26, Zayden Alexander.
Had the RBI his last time up. That was his first hit of the postseason. A chance here to get another. But this one a chopper to Macias across the diamond in time for out number 3. We head to the top of the 4th. It's the top of the order. Do it for the Walkers, holding on to a 6-1 lead here in game number 3 of the series. Judd Fridge for spit swinging. That one's into the stands. Floater to Robbins. She makes the catch there for out number 1. That brings up Millie Sawyer. Last time up, hit her second home run of the series. Oh, and she double dips. A moonshot into left field. That's going to find the second deck. Absolutely crushed that one. It's 7-1. 460 feet into the second deck of left field here in Parque Jardineros. This one a grounder to Schaefer. Flips it to Robbins in time for out number 2. And here is Ventura.
Strike. That's down. That's a strike and a half, my friend.
Swing and a miss. Walker's limited to just 1 this inning. 7-1 going into the bottom of the 4th. Newman, Marks, and Beltran do up. Newman for spit swingings. Gets that one to scoot through the right side of the infield. So leadoff runner aboard. Here comes Special Marks.
Nope, inside. No, inside.
And that one's a line shot center field. That is going to one-hop off the wall. Runner for third will stay put, and the Monstars in business here in the home half of the 4th. 2 on, both in scoring position. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th, but it's Dewey Beltran to the plate. Has not recorded a hit so far yet this postseason. Oh, but a beanball! Oh, dear! That will load the bases now for Chase Robbins. Cervantes down to tenths. Oh boy. And that one's gonna scoot through a nice single, a base hit. Everyone goes station to station. It's 7-2. That one into center field. Ranging her way over is Sawyer. She'll make the catch for out number 1. A runner will tag and make it 7-3 now. And brings up the top of the order again, Felipe Smacks. Runners at the corners, 1 out. And that's going to be a base hit, 7-4. And that will do it for Cervantes. Mad will come into the game. So into the bullpens for both teams. Neither starter really dominating. Oh, Macias is going to turn a Dragon Special! What a play to stem the bleeding, keeping the Walkers on top, 7-4, but it is a 3 spot for the Monstars, making it a 3-run game here as we go top 5. But remember that play by Macias, making the catch over his head and then picking off the runner who took a bit too far of a step from second. McMahon into right, and that one is gone, 8-4.
Number 25, William Kruger.
Leadoff home run. Got Kruger now at the plate.
That's a strike.
Swings through that one, 1-2. That one right side, Schaefer gets it off to Robbins in time for out number 1. Brings up Mulberry Hiker.
Mulberry Hiker.
That's a strike.
And that's going to be a bomber special and roll deep into the gap. He's digging for 2 and will get there. Not the strongest hit ball by any means, but turns it into extra bases. Does Hiker and brings up Corbin McLean now. That will do it for Nomskull. And into the game is Tattersall. That one's thrown away into center field. Oh, and it gets away from the center fielder. It's going to be a run. The Monstars can't help themselves but commit errors in this series. A bad throw to second, gets into center field. Felipe Smacks again makes his name known for a bad reason. Lets that one go by him and makes it a 9-4 ball game.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 45, Gabe Word.
Strike.
Goodness gracious. The Walker's on the verge of making me turn on double digits here tonight. So 1 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 12, John Fresh.
Nope, no.
And back to the top of the order again here for the Walkers. Judd French ahead in the count 2-0.
Hit time.
3-0.
That's a strike.
Takes a strike there, 3-1.
Strike.
Swings that ball forward for an even count. Runner will go, and he will take a walk. And that brings up Millie Sawyer. Locked in, 3 for 3 today, 2 home runs. And a chance to get everything back from the last half inning here. And she will! A line shot into left. It's over the head, all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Rounding third, headed for home. Millie Sawyer have a night. It's 11-4 Walkers.
Third baseman, number 19, Barrett Macias.
That's a strike and a half, my friend. That's high. Ball outside. Strike.
Just as the Monstars had made it a game, they lose just about everything. Even more, they lost a run over the past combined inning. The 3 spot in the bottom of the 4th just to give up 4 in the top of the 5th. And the Walkers lead 11-4. That's a grounder right to Word. In time to Ventura for out number 1.
Batting, the left fielder, number 26, Zayden Alexander.
It's a series more us winning or the Monstars giving it away. That's a tough one. You think about game 1, it was a 1-0 game. The only run being the home run from Millie Sawyer.
47, Gordon.
And what do you give more credit to? Millie Sawyer for hitting the home run or the pitcher for throwing a bad pitch? Tough to say there in game 1. Game 2, the Monstars definitely gave it away. I mean, the error by Smacks in game 2 was really the only reason, because that game went into extra innings, if I remember correctly. And it was a key piece. 2 runs came from that error, basically. And so Monstars definitely gave that second one away. I mean, Walkers here in this one definitely build up a good lead. Monstars made it close. I mean, that counts as an error. But the runner was already on, so I'd say the Walkers have maybe earned this one a little bit more, because just the sheer amount of home runs. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 home runs so far. Oh, but Dewey Beltran, center field with 2 runners on, into center field. That one is gone. Beltran's first hit of the game, first hit of the postseason. It's a 3-run shot. It's 11-7. And back and forth we go here in Parque Jardineros. A 2-out rally here in the bottom of the 5th for the Monstars to keep them alive here, at least for now. Still a 4-run deficit, but a lot better than the alternative. Mad gets a strikeout to end the inning, but back-to-back 3 spots makes it 11-7 as we go top 6.
Number 9, Amy Ventura.
It's inside.
Up the middle, a good bounce off the mound, but can't quite help out Newman. Almost would have made a great play with that ricochet off the mound, but Ventura is aboard, brings up McMahon.
Steer right. Nope. Inside. Strike.
1-2 the count here to McMahon.
That's inside.
That runs inside 2-2. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 25, William Kruger.
That's outside.
Oh! Robbins makes a fantastic diving catch. Somehow doesn't tag Ventura on her way back to first. It's 2 away. Tattersall is gone. And Curley will come into the game.
Steer right.
Third pitcher out of the bullpen for the Monstars.
That's out.
And a strike 3 called. The Walkers turned away offensively for the first time tonight. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 28, Chas Gibbs.
Ball inside.
The turning point of this Monstars lineup has been Beltran. He came up to the plate with 2 on, nobody at first in the first 3-run inning, got hit by the pitch, and then the Monstars went on the run, and then came up again with 2 runners on, and this time hit a home run, and I'm pretty sure that was his first home run of, his first hit of the postseason. So Beltran being
That's a strike.
an interesting point of emphasis in this game early. That one deep into left. Back it goes, but caught by Kruger at the warning track for out number 2. And up to the plate comes Blundrain Nichols.
Now pitching, RC.
That will do it for Mad. In comes Finley.
Strike.
Trying to make sure this inning gets ended quickly. 0-2 the count here to
Ball. That's
just misses his own Nichols. 1-2. 2-2.
Yep. That's
Oof,
inside.
man, Peyton the edge of the zone, but can't get a called strike. But gets the ground out there. Ventura takes it herself for out number 3. And we've got dueling zeros on the scoreboard for the first time here in this one. Top of the 7th, it's still 11-7 in favor of the Walkers.
McLean.
Looking to clean this series out, advance to the semifinals. You got 8-9-1 to up for the Walkers here.
Right. It's inside.
A game that has been very wacky. Walkers threatened to just run away with it, but then the Monstars sneak back into it.
The second baseman.
That's happened a couple of times.
Gabe Word.
That's inside.
Walkers, though, still holding on to a 4-run lead here as we are in the top of the 7th now. A Gabe Word at the plate.
That's
2-2 the count. Oh, and strike 3 called. Curley so far the most effective pitcher of the night for the Monstars, already racking up 3 strikeouts. He's locked in. Back to the top of the order here is Judd French.
No, inside.
Fouled off 2-2 here to French. Oh, and strike 3 called. Curley strikes out the side, and we go bottom of the 7th. Schaefer, Alexander, and Newman due up. Schaefer has drawn 2 walks here tonight.
Strike. That's inside. Steer right.
Oh, and strike 3 called. What a pitch by Finley. Is that a screwball? Yes, it was. Certainly looked like one. Popped up, trending towards foul territory. It will be Ventura making the catch for round number 2. And that brings up Gordon Newman. And that's a grounder 2 word. He's up with it. The throw in time for round number 3. We'll head to the top of the 8th inning. Still 11-7 here. Millie Sawyer will lead things off. 4 for 4. A triple away from the cycle. She has the speed, and this is definitely a ballpark where that could happen. Oh my goodness, she's swinging for the fences.
Ball high. Ball low.
That is going to be a base hit. She moves to 5 for 5, but Smacks cuts it off. No triple for Sawyer there. But she is aboard. Here comes Barrett Macias. Power versus lefties active here for Macias.
You bet that's a strike.
Takes a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
That's outside.
That one's foul. Remains a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Curley rings up his 5th.
The first baseman, number 9, Amy Ventura.
That one, oh, it's a fair ball. Throw down to first is in time. That's out number 2. And that will bring up McMahon.
Dante McMahon.
Steer right.
Fouled back. Swing and a miss. 6 strikeouts for Curley. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. 6, 7, and 8 due up.
The right fielder, number 11, Special Marks.
Special Mark starts things off with a base hit into left field. And here is Dewey Beltran. Despite going hitless so far apart from this game, has managed to crawl his way to locked in after a 3-run home run and getting hit by a pitch. Popped up, looks like we'll stay in play, and McLean will make the catch for round number 1. Chase Robbins now to the plate, 8-hole. She's locked in as well here. Finley very concerned about the runner at first. A decent amount of speed compared to the arm of McLean behind the plate. Takes strike 2. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Here is Chess Gibbs. 0-2 to Gibbs. Oh. Runner going, and it's popped up again. McLean with the catch. We go top 9. Still 11-7, 3 straight scoreless innings after a bonanza through the first 5.
Fielder, number 25.
There'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up here for the Walkers.
Right. No, inside.
Fouled off 1-2. This is a grounder short. Newman is there. The throw in time for out number 1.
Now back, the shortstop.
And this will bring up Mulberry Hiker. Hiker skies it into center field. And this will be caught by Smacks for out number 2. And that will bring up Corbin McLean.
McLean.
Strike.
And another one into center field, caught by Smacks. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Walkers 3 outs away from advancing to the semifinals. It'll be against the top of the order here for the Monstars. R.C. Finley locked in here in relief. Couple of strikeouts through 2 and a third so far. Gets ahead 0-2 here to Smacks. Swing and a miss. And here is Nichols, 0 for 4 on the night. Takes strike 1 at the knees. And swings through that one, 0-2. Swing and a miss! And the Walkers 1 out away from advancing. It's all up to Boston Schaefer. And this should do it. Popped up third base side. Macias is under it, and the Walkers advance. A 3-0 sweep over the Monstars, the first top-seeded team to advance to the second round. Congratulations, Kawashi. 11-7 in a wacky final game here in the series. Without a doubt, Sawyer is the MVP of the series. She goes 5 for 5 here in the final game. 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. McMahon with the home run, 2 RBIs under his belt. Hiker, 2 RBIs under his belt as well. Monstars tried, just came up a little bit short. Special Marks going 3 for 4. Beltran with that 3-run home run. And then look at, so you have, Gibbs was a backup catcher, but Nichols going 0 for on the series. Alexander a $125, and then Beltran, that's his first hit there. It was definitely not a great offensive series for the Monstars. Win ends up going to Mad, despite giving up 3 earned through 2 and a third. Save goes to Finley. She was fantastic. Really shut down the momentum the Monstars had going there late. 3 and a third, almost perfect. Giving up just 1 hit, striking out 4. The loss goes to Burke on the Monstars side. 6 earned through 2 and a third. Curley did a good job keeping the Walkers at bay, but the die had been cast at that point. Millie Sawyer, without a doubt, your top MVP. Dewey Beltran and Mulberry Hiker. So that is 2 tickets punched. Let's see. So 3 of those 5 wins are from the good old Walkers. And we've got the Diamond Jacks on the other side and the Sonics coming through tonight. That moves to 19 and 4. And of course, the Walkers advance. Woo! Okay, I need to take a quick break. Need to get something to drink, and I will be right back. So don't go anywhere. Game 4. We'll see if the Knights can force an extra game, and if not, we can play out the rest of the games. All right, so be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alright, I have returned. And oops, that's the wrong screen. We will get things going. This desperately needs a suggested lineup refresh. We will play ball. Okay, so Foundwood needs to go here. This needs to go here. But I did see that Hummus was in the chat, so I will defer to you. Puts Valenzuela here. Anything you'd like to change from that? Move Valenzuela to the bottom of the order. Okay, anything else? Check Beards and Richards' stats. Keep it on the screen for about 5 seconds, okay? So we've got, okay, Richards, okay, here at the top. There's Richards, and actually I can do substitute, directly compare them, if you so please. Swap Beards for Richards. All right. Confirm. In goes Beard. Out goes Richards. Anything else? All good, he says, and we shall play ball. Game number 4 on the night. Can the Knights force a game 4 where we have our 5th division champion eliminated from the playoffs?
Welcome to Game 3 of the conference quarterfinals. Get your mitt ready and your cheering hat on. It's time to play ball.
Back in lovely Apple Field for this one.
Number 30.
Alan Droop now at the top of the order here for the Knights. Grounded to third, hurls. Throw in time for round number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 8, Helen Flowers.
Oh, a beanball! This early in the game.
Batting, the designated hitter, number 17, Grant Center Cuts.
Ominous start here for Exuberantly. Now tense after the beanball. One up the middle. George flips it to Higgins, but not in time to McForsham. Turns, denies the double play. Brings up Lachlan Drader. Run to second in plenty of time. Sit down, and that will do it for the top of the first. Out by a mile. Here's newly inserted Eleanor Beard. Grounds it to Droop. In time to Solomon for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 31, Anson George.
2-2 here to George. Strike 3 called.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 4, Dane Foundwood.
Oh, Dane Foundwood, right center field, back it goes, and the Lumberjacks take the lead 1-0. The long ball again paying off for the Lumberjacks, and they take first blood. The Lumberjacks this series has just been able to absolutely neutralize the starting pitching for the Knights. Have just been able to absolutely dominate them. Grounded to flail across the diamond is Solomon in time for out number 3. Makes it a 1-0 game going to the top of the second.
Now back, the left fielder, number 42, Lachlan Rader.
Rader into left field. Leadoff runner aboard here for the Knights, top of the second.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 51, Giovanni Flail.
Full count here to Giovanni Flail. And he will take a walk, and the Knights have a couple runners aboard here. Nobody out. Kason Solomon to the plate. Runners going. Hit and run was on, but it's fouled back by Solomon. That one, left field. Back it goes. That is gone, and the Knights have the lead. I think that's the first lead for the Knights this series as Solomon blasts a 3-run shot into left field.
Center fielder, number 38, Jadiel Coffey.
I believe the games have been tied at least once in both games, like throughout in like the mid part of the game, but I think this is the first outright lead the Knights have had. And Coffey's going to find himself a base hit in the gap all the way to the wall. That's going to be extra bases. Exuberantly not able to overcome the early beanball and has really labored here in the top of the second. Nobody out. He's already up to rattled. Might have to see what the bullpen situation looks like for the Lumberjacks. But he does get a strikeout there, one away.
Number 90, Emilio Lane.
Up to the plate comes Emilio Lane. Rattled versus Tense. One's low 3-1. Fouls this one back and out of play for a full count. And pops this one up. Left field, charging in on it is Peck. Actually, George calls off Peck for out number 2. Matt will bring up the top of the order, Alan Droop.
Alan Droop.
Alan Droop, again, almost the exact same spot as before. This one is gone. It's a 2-run shot, and it's 5-1. Two multi-run home runs hit to almost the exact same spot of the ballpark, and the Knights showing a bit of life they haven't so far yet this postseason. They're keeping exuberantly in there just to finish off the inning, I guess. And he'll get it with the ground ball to Higgins for out number 3, as we'll go to the bottom of the second. Lumberjacks trailing now 5-1. We'll have 6, 7, and 8 due up here. And it has been an MO of the Knights perform a lot better on the road than they do at home. Swing and a miss there. 1-2. Popped up. And under it is Herbert, who will make the catch for round number 1. Bo Higgins hitting .889 this postseason. Absolutely absurd. Oh, that's a called strike 3. Oliver not having any of that. That's a 2 down now. Brings up McForsham. McForsham down the line in right and just hooks foul. Oh, and strike 3 called. We'll head to the top of the third now. Cindercut, Drader, and Flail do up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 17, Grant Centercut.
And Cindercut strikes out looking there.
The left fielder, number 42, Lachlan Drader.
Right to George there, 2 away.
Batting, the third baseman,
Brings up
number
Giovanni
51,
Flail.
Giovanni Flail.
Oh, and strike 3 called. So a clean inning of work there from Exuberantly. Sends us to the bottom of the third. Valenzuela, Beard, and George do up for the Lumberjacks.
Number 16, Rickley Valenzuela.
And a swing and a miss. Oliver finding a groove here. 4 strikeouts on the night so far. As we go back to the top of the order. Beard into left. Drader closing on in. He'll make the catch for round number 2. Brings up Anson George. Round to the third. Flail up with it. The throw in time for round number 3. We'll go top 4. Solomon, Coffey, and Hebert. Always do that.
Number 50, Jason Solomon.
Ground to short. George in time to McForsham for round number 1.
Batting, the center fielder, number 38, Jadiel Coffey.
This one scoots through the left side of the infield. That's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, number 18, Francis Hebert.
One here to Hebert. Grounded to McForsham. McForsham to George. And George back to McForsham. A Dragon specialist in this to the bottom of the 4th. I'll give it to Exuberantly. He has managed to calm down a bit and eat up at least a few innings, keeping the bullpen out of the game, at least for now, for the Lumberjacks. Another deep shot here by Foundwood at the right field wall, and it's gone! The second home run by Foundwood tonight makes it 5-2. Grounded to Solomon. Takes it himself for round number 1.
Left fielder, number 6, left back.
Fly ball into left. Not quite deep enough, just in front of the warning track. And that is going to be a catch for out number 2.
Center fielder, number 14, Rodney Wentz.
And a grounder 2, second. Droop finishes it off. Lumberjacks get a run back, make it a 5-2 ball game going to the top of the 5th. Lane, Droop, and Flowers do up.
The shortstop, number 19, Emilio Lane.
1-2 the count. That one deep into center field for Lane, deeper part of the park. That one dies just in front of the warning track for out number 1.
Second baseman, number 30, Alan Drew.
Somehow, exuberantly has battled all the way back to neutral, which is absolutely stunning. But Alan Droop into left field. That one is going to be caught by Wentz.
The right fielder, number 8, Alan Flowers.
One of the better comebacks I've seen from a pitcher in the league. I mean, history-wise, there's probably not been many pitchers to come back from rattled, stay in the game, and get to neutral. We go bottom 5 now, 7, 8, 9, the bottom of the order here for the Lumberjacks. The bottom of the order is where the money has been made offensively for the Lumberjacks this series. See if they can get the offense kick-started here in Game 3. Punch their ticket with a date with the Walkers, potentially. 1-2 count here to Higgins. That one misses 2-2. Swing and a miss. Oliver's 5th strikeout of the night. That's a fair ball down the third base line. Gets pretty deep. Drader gets to it. And that will just be a base hit for the Lumberjacks. I'll bring up Valenzuela, the backup catcher. Even Foundwood the day off at the DH spot, which has been paying off dividends, keeping Foundwood in the lineup. The throw to third is close but offline. And that has runners at the corners for the Lumberjacks. Tying run comes to the plate, and Eleanor Beard. Three 3-1 the count to Beard. Beard into right, back it goes. It's gonna be a tie game. Eleanor Beard, a 3-run shot, and it's 5-5.
The shortstop, number 31, Anson George.
Beard brought into the game here tonight and delivers with a tying 3-run shot. And it's a brand new ball game here at 5 apiece.
Hitter number 4, Dane Poundwood.
'Here is Foundwood. Foundwood a good shot, center field, but that is going to get gobbled up. Caught by Coffee for out number 3, and we're tied up 5 apiece after 5. We'll go top of the 6. It's 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Knights now. Offense needs to get going again. 3-1 here to Cindercut. Takes a strike there, full count. And we'll take ball 4 and a leadoff walk.
Now back, the left fielder.
That will do it for Exuberantly. Peaks and valleys, but he does a decent job staying in there enough. The throw to second, not in time, but the Knights have a runner in scoring position. We got Rodrigo Perez making his first appearance in the postseason. Fouled off. It's a 1-2 count here to Lachlan Drader. Drader skies this one deep into center field. Back goes Wentz. He'll make the catch. Runner will tag second to third. And the Knights have a runner 90 feet away. And an out to work with here with Giovanni Flail coming to the plate. Infield is playing in. One the count. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Swing and a miss! Huge strikeout there for Perez, 2 away, and Kaysen Solomon comes to the plate. Got the Knights on the board with the 3-run shot earlier. Needs to come through again to try and get the Knights back on top here. Fouls this one off. It's a 1-2 count. Back to that, it's under the glove. Perez couldn't field it. The run will score. It's 6-5.
Batting, center fielder, number 38, Jadiel Coffey.
Solomon comes through again, his 4th RBI on the night. Then the Knights regain the lead, 6-5 here, top of the 6th. Oh, 2 the count here to Coffey. Bounces back to make it 2-2. Lines one into right, but right at Beard for out number 3. And we'll head bottom 6. Hurls, Peck, and Wentz do up. Just 1 for 6 combined so far here tonight.
The third baseman, number 17, Rivet Hurls.
Ball is
1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. Pops it up. Under it will be Droop. He makes the catch, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 6, Flip. And
0-2 now to Peck. That one just missed the bottom of the zone. That one too tall, 2-2 to Peck. And this one grounded to Solomon. He'll take it himself. That's 2 away. And brings up Rodney Wentz.
number 14, Rodney Wentz.
That's 1-2 count to Wentz. And he pops this one up. Emilio Lane is under it. He'll make the catch for out number 3. We'll go to the top of the 7th now. Hebert, Lane, and Droop.
Now batting, the catcher, number 18.
I do not know why I keep on trying to force an extra R into his name. This one popped up into right. And caught by Beard, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 19, Emilio Lane.
Dribbler up the middle, Higgins, in time to McForsham. That's out number 2.
The second baseman,
And back to the top of the order, Alan Droop.
Droop.
Ooh.
3-1 here to Droop. Into left. This will be caught by Peck for out number 3. And we head to the bottom of the 7th. It's the bottom of the order due up. Higgins, McForsham, and Valenzuela.
The second baseman, number 66, Bo Higgins.
Rounded to first. Solomon stretches out for that one. Takes it himself back to first, round number 1.
First baseman,
That brings up Gurney McForsham.
Ernie Forsham.
One's foul, 1-1 to McForsham. Fouls it back, 1-2. Full count. Fouled back. And ends up giving up a walk. So the tying run is aboard here. Valenzuela comes up to the plate. Oliver is done. Turnbull will come in. One, two, the count to Valenzuela. Runner's going. Oh, it's going to be a double play! McForsham was stealing as a line shot to first. Sullivan makes the catch and steps on the bag with an unassisted double play and sends us to the top of the 8th. Ling Flowers swings on the first pitch, grounds it to McForsham.
The designated hitter, number 17, Grant Centercott.
So you missed 2-2. And a grounder to short. George is there. And the throw is in time for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 42, Lachlan Drader.
Drader finds himself a base hit up the middle. Keeps the top of the 8 going here for the Knights in the game they must have to try and force a game 4.
Number 51, Giovanni Flail.
Oh, 2. Popped up center field by Flail. Caught by Wentz. And we'll go bottom 8. Top of the order due up for the Lumberjacks here. Beard, George, and Foundwood. In the most dangerous part of the order, Eleanor Beard tied it up her last time to the plate. Does she have another one in her? Facing against Turnbull here for the first time. Gets under this one, pops it up into right. Helene Flowers is under it. Makes the catch for out number 1. Here is George, 0 for 3 here tonight, and he will get pulled in favor of Yuppers. (3-0) to Yuppers. Takes a strike there. And there, full count, the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called! Turnbull battling back from a 3-1 count to get the strikeout. 2 down. And here is Foundwood. 2 solo shots on the night. Into left field. A sliding attempt by Drader. He can't come up with it. And Foundwood will be aboard. The tying run on base for the Lumberjacks here in the bottom of the 8th. We've got Rivet Hurdles at the plate. 1-1 the count. Fouled back, it's 2-2. Full count, runner will be going with 2 outs here. Swing and a miss! We go top of the 9th. Knights holding on for dear life, 6-5. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up. Major Ferguson will come in the game for the Lumberjacks, as well as Parmigiano for Yuppers. That's a grounder up the middle, and no one's going to come home for that one. And leadoff runner aboard here for the Knights.
Now back, the center fielder, number 38, Danielle Coffey.
2-2. They're worried about the speed on the runner at first. There's a good bit of advantage between the speed of the runner and the arm behind the plate in Valenzuela. Coffey takes a strike there. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss there. Full count. Swing and a miss! And Ferguson comes from behind and gets the strikeout.
Francis Hebert.
Hebert stays in the game. He's tense, not having a really good series. Just 111 so far at the plate. There goes the runner, the throw to second, not in time, and a runner in scoring position now for Hebert. Oh, but he's going for third, and he's going to get picked off. Say it with me, everyone. Stealing third is pointless. You just cannot do it in any of these games. And a strikeout to end the inning. And we go bottom of the ninth. 1 to tie, 2 to win, 5, 6, 7 to up for the Lumberjacks.
The left fielder, number 6, flip back.
Grounded to first, Solomon up with it, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, number 14, Rodney.
Turnbull up to locked in. Another grounded to first, Solomon out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 66.
And it's all up to Bo Higgins. 0 for 3 here tonight. Came into the game hitting almost 900 in the series. 1-1 to Higgins. Fouled off 1 and 2. Too tall, 2 and 2. Fouled off. Full count. Ball 4. It's going to be a walk. And the winning run will come to the plate. And Gurney McForsham, he will stay in to take the plate appearance. Called strike 1. That one's outside, 2 and 1. Popped up, trending out of play, traces over, it's out, it's in the dugout. 2 and 2, down to the last strike, popped up, left field, this might do it. Drader is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Knights survive another day. 6-5 over the Lumberjacks. Just squeak one out here on the road. 8 hits for the Knights, 3 from Solomon, a pair from Coffey, and 2 from Drader. 4 RBIs from Solomon, and 2 RBIs from Droop at the top of the order. 7 hits for the Lumberjacks, 3 of them from Foundwood. He goes 3 for 4 on the night, 2 solo home runs, and then Eleanor Beard getting the 3-run shot. Win goes to Oliver, 5 earned through 6 1/3. Save goes to Turnbull. He went 2 2/3, giving up only 1 hit and a walk. Loss goes to Exuberantly, giving up all 6 through 5. And then Perez and Ferguson go the rest of the way. 4 innings of work, just 3 hits between them and 3 strikeouts. MVP, it's Foundwood, Solomon, and Eleanor Beard. And with that being the 3rd series that are still hanging up in the balance, I think we will come back to finish off the series first thing on Tuesday next week. So we've got Unicorns Diamond Jacks to figure out, we've got Sonics Express to figure out, and we've got Knights Lumberjacks to figure out. But I think that will then do it for me here tonight. I'll just do a final update of the old ticker. So, teams to score first now fall to 19 and 5. And another win for the top seeds. They move to 6 and 18. Knights on the board with a win. Fix their score. That will do it. Sonics force a game 4, 5-2 over the Express. Retrievers with the walk-off sweep of Area 51, 6-5. And then the Walkers sweep the Monstars with 11-7 win in Game 3. And the Knights stay alive, 6-5 over the Lumberjacks. So Next week will be, let's see, let's think about this. So Monday, no, not Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, because I'm going in the office Monday, so let's just do Tuesday. So Tuesday, we'll finish off the first round, and then, so we'll only have, well, it depends on who wins, but a minimum of 3 games, I guess upwards of like, we could have like 1, 2, 3, we could have upwards of 6 though. But one way or another, Tuesday, we are finishing off the first round, and then Wednesday and Thursday, we'll have games 1 and games 2 of the semifinals, and then break for Christmas, and then we'll come back probably say the 3rd, because my sister's birthday is the 2nd. So the 3rd for finishing up the semifinals, and then we'll move on from there. But thank you all for tuning in to this one. Another great day of games. Still a lot of the postseason ahead of us. But until that, everyone, have a good night, and I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.